Hello, it's Marcia Regan here, founder and owner of Glow Your True Colours, and I'm thrilled to be coming to you today to share April 2020's Colour of the Month. And there's also an extra message coming in from Goddess Isis, which is actually mind-blowing. But let me just get to the point around what are we going to expect for April 2020. And the colour for this month is Magenta. This is divine feminine power, and it's the perfect energy for this month for 2020, because it's really what we all need. It's that balance. So magenta is associated with the number 8, and I really see it like the shape of the woman. And it is also made up of the two circles coming together, and where we really want is that center point, which is oneness. That's where everything that we desire comes into that center point. And when you're in that center point, you are in oneness. You are connected to earthly and to divine source at the same time. And therefore, in that oneness, there is no exclusions. You have the and. You can have that connection with all that is. And the other aspect as well about Magenta for this month is it's about nurturing. It's about taking care of yourself, looking after yourself, connecting and growing your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual connection. So meditation every single day is highly recommended. And then being grounded, so going out in nature where you can, walking barefoot. The weather is not as cold as it was in the winter months. We're coming into spring now, so you can really, if you could really just put your feet on the earth and ground and connect, and then take aligned action. So the magenta also is around business acumen. So it's also about, it's a great month for looking at your business. It's a great month for making those offers. Even though you might say, but what's going on outside in the world with COVID-19, that is what's going on externally. You are, the only thing that you're responsible for is your internal being. And in fact, even though there's a lot of change and a lot of turmoil and a lot of people, losing work, but actually there's also a lot of people making a lot of money and really, really stepping in to their bigger soul's calling and making a difference and becoming creative, which is also very much linked to divine feminine, really connecting in with that creativity. And so it's like the words that I'd invite you to be using this month would be like, I am, I will, I can. That is harnessing the divine feminine power. And so it's really, really important this month to, just to really connect in with the you that is embracing the queen in you, that's embracing the goddess in you, that's embracing your own soul's calling and your infinite potential. Because actually, the truth, the divine truth is that your natural state of being is abundance. So if you are not experiencing abundance in any area of your life, whether that's relationships, whether that's financially, whether that's in health and well-being, whether it's in energy, start there, because there, and uncover where is the lack of flow, where is the block, because your natural state of being is abundance. And now we have an abundance of time, and it's like, what are you doing with that time? How can you cultivate that time? And to look, even when it comes to like reviewing your expenses, there are some expenses that you'll have that actually won't be very that won't create abundance, but maybe there are other expenses that you have that actually help you appreciate. So that would be like following maybe some courses that are going to help you get your business online. It could be following programs or courses where your mindset is going to be upgraded, where your energy is going to be upgraded. Because the thing is, the truth, and this is because also Magenta is about business acumen, is that you have this business acumen to draw upon. And the key here is to not be asking the questions of, what will I charge for my programs, or how much will now people be able to afford. It doesn't matter what programs you have or how much they are. What matters is your wealth consciousness. It is your belief system around abundance and around wealth, and around you really, really zoning in to this divine feminine energy. So wearing magenta, look, you can see below, I've kind of behind me my magenta orchids. So having that color around you, breathing that in, looking after yourself, loving yourself enough to look after yourself, eat healthily, get plenty of fresh air, take your vitamins and minerals, use your essences to keep you emotionally supported, read inspiring books, and just really, really embody this divine feminine energy that's really present for us for the month of April. Now, what I also did was I have my Isis deck, and I asked, what did Goddess Isis want us to know for this month? And it's incredible. So this is the card that came up, and it's Magic and Ritual, crafting sacred practice. How apt for this month, because what I really feel in all of this, no matter what people are going through, there is great magic there for you to tap into that you may not be aware of. I'll give you a silly kind of example. So I have these kind of gym trousers that I have about 2 years, okay? And I have been wearing them, every time I go to badminton or when I went to the gym. And I put them on the other day, and I discovered that inside the trousers, there was a little pocket to put your keys or put some money. And I never knew that was there. I have those about 2 years, and I didn't know that was there. And it's got me thinking, what else do I have in my life, in my vision, that has something like a little pocket, a little gift, a little add-on that I actually have not seen? And this is the opportunity here. Whatever you're experiencing, there is magic and opportunity here for you. Now, I'm going to read a little bit about the message for this card that Goddess Isis has for you. And that's the other thing. I think having a ritual is really, really important on a daily basis, because this will keep your vibration high. That's your number one aim for this month as well. The divine feminine woman is in her power, has great self-belief, looks after herself, knows her self-worth, and she is rocking it. She knows that she's in her creative power. She is asking the divine, I'm ready, saying to the divine, I'm ready, I'm available, show me the next step. She's using mantras that are keeping her in the zone. She's working maybe with crystals and creating magic around creating maybe I haven't got it here. Actually, I have it behind me. Let me just show you. I have a little altar here where I have all my crystals, Mother Mary, I have the Buddha. So I am using these high vibrational places to really start activating and creating vortexes of energy for me to attract what is mine by divine right. And I would encourage you to consider doing that as well. So the message here is, effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Magic and rituals can support your divine path now in the physical world, and you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom, and apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. That is the power that each and every one of us is being called to embrace this month, using the magenta to get you into the zone, because when you wear that color, it's being taken in by your skin. When you see that color, it's going in through your eyes, it's being sending a message to your brain, and from your brain, it's sending a message to the endocrine system. And so by really, that's our aim. In fact, I really believe that what we're experiencing now is those last four words in that sentence: to grow in power, to have grace, tuning into that divine grace, to love more, and to have the wisdom and the ability to step into our power. And we can transform what is going on the outside by visualizing, by breathing into this magnificence and visioning a new world, a world where it's collaboration, where it's love, where it's prosperity, where everybody looks after each other, and where we are all, every single person is realizing that they are not the universe, they are a part of the universe. And then the other thing here that I'm going to, that's kind of jumping out in this message here, is that this oracle is guidance that you do have great power and wisdom within you, but you need to provide channels for it to flow and be active and empowered in your physical life. Sacred practice is such a channel. Without these channels, the ego is left to create in its own, which is not much fun at all. The ego believes in fear and separation, and no matter how much it may want to feel love, bliss, connection, joy, and fulfillment, it really cannot do it without your spiritual presence in life. Ritual and magic is a form of sacred practice are recommended for you as a way to bring more spiritual presence into your waking life, to heal and support the ego as you learn to create a life that feels better and brings you and others more fulfillment. Choose what feels good for you and experiment with what might be a regular pattern of practice for you. You are worth the effort. Remember, whatever effort you do put in will be repaid to you in wonderful benefits many, many times over. Once you experience these effects, and it might only take a day or a week or two for the effect to show itself, you will be more committed to continue. The effects will accumulate. As you continue to practice, the positive effects continue to grow. So now I'm going to take you through now an incantation that I would like you to say with me. I am, I am, I am. I am the light divine. I am the love sublime. I am the peace beyond space and time. I am, I am, I am. Now I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to say this again. And I want you to become aware of your heart and your body as I say these words, and really recognizing your body from like the base of your spine all the way down your toes and upwards to your crown, around your whole body, just really calling all of yourself, your whole body back to you. I am, I am, I am. I am the light divine. I am the love sublime. I am the peace beyond space and time. I am, I am, I am. Take a deep breath and release. Wonderful. And I'll be sharing the rest of this card, the whole card, because a little bit more to the message, but you're getting the general message in my Ancient Divine Feminine Calling Facebook group. If you're not in there, you'd be very welcome to join us, because I will be doing regular healings, regular connections to keep everybody for the month of April connected to their highest soul's potential and to their soul's truth of abundance. So I would love to have you in there. If you go to Facebook, Ancient Divine Feminine Calling, you'll find my group there, and you just have to fill in a couple of questions and your email address, and you will be able to join an amazing community. So wishing you an amazing April. Take care, embrace your magnificence, and I can't wait to connect with you soon. Bye.